is up, guys? It is me, Max, and I'm back without the beard, but still with the stash. Not sure what I think about it yet, but we're probably gonna let the beard grow back. But today we are going to take a look at OK by Lany and Julia Michaels, masters of just taking those sad and deep lyrics and feelings and just wrapping them in this cozy vibe so that you get to experience and express your feelings, but you don't have to be down. So we're gonna look at the song, and it's not too crazy because we don't have too many chords, but we do need a capo on the first fret. Aside from that, we are in standard tuning. So without any further ado, Instagram is down below, let's jump into the song. So first of all, let's take a look at how the verse works. We're going to take a look at the chords we need, which are, first of all, a D sharp, since we are one fret up. So we've got the first finger on the third fret on the third string, second finger on the third fret on the first string, and third finger on the fourth fret on the second string. Now we want an open D string, but we don't want the E and the A string to make a sound, so we take our thumb, we wrap it around the top of our guitar neck here, and just mute those strings by slightly pushing down on them. But not fully, because otherwise we would have that. But we want this clean sound. Our second chord is a G sharp. So we've got our first finger on the third fret on the fifth string, our second finger on the fourth fret on the lower E string, so the sixth string, and our third finger on the fourth fret on the first string, so the higher E string. And nothing too crazy going on here, it's just a G, and we just slide up one fret. So D sharp, G sharp. And the last chord we need in this verse is a G minor. It's a bar chord, so we take our first finger and put it across all 6 strings on the third fret. We push down hard so that we get a sound out of all of those strings. And in order for it not to sound as horrible as it just did, we put our third finger onto the fifth fret on the fifth string and our pinky onto the fifth fret on the fourth string. That is a G minor. And what do we do with those chords? Well, technically, we just have to go D sharp, G sharp, D sharp, G sharp, G minor, G sharp, G minor, G sharp. That is basically all there is to it, but in order to keep it fresh and kind of follow the rhythm of the song, we are going to go down 8 times on each chord. So, but since they muffled these chords in the verse, we're gonna palm mute them. So we use the palm of our right hand, put it down here on the strings as we pluck down. So we just keep it on here at all times and just go. So down 8 times on each of those, then on the G minor and the G sharp, and once more the G minor and the G sharp. If the bar chord version of that G minor is too hard for you, even though I recommend practicing bar chords because they come in handy all the time, so don't try to avoid those. I highly recommend just practicing them, but if you want to cheat a bit for this song, you can just play a power chord. So just don't put your first finger across all 6 strings, just on the 6th string. And we mute the first, second, and third string. I just did them in the wrong order, but never mind. With our first finger, because since we're not pushing down here, we're automatically kind of hovering over these strings and slightly touching them, and that will mute them. And right now we're going to take a look at the pre-chorus, which is the part right before the chorus, hence the pre. And we've got one new chord here, and that is this F minor. It's an F minor because of our capo. It looks like an E minor sharp, which would kind of contradict itself. So that is an F minor. Second finger goes on to the 3rd fret on the 5th string, and third finger on to the 3rd fret on the 4th string. So it looks like an E minor just shifted up a fret, but it's an F minor. So we've got that. Then we're moving on to that G minor, and we're finishing it off on our G. We could basically just do this. Down once, down once, down once, and hold. But, of course, we want to make it a bit more interesting. So what we are going to do is we go down, down, up, and then we go up, down, up. So down, down, up, down, up. Down, down, up, down, up. Just like that. And because we guitarists are lazy people and want to make it easy on ourselves, what we do before switching onto this G minor is we kind of cheat a bit, because we go down, down, up, down, and once we go for that last up, we already lift our fingers off and kind of strum these empty strings. Sounds horrific when you do it without like the whole context of it, but doesn't really like come into focus once you start just playing the entire thing, because it will sound like this. And then we go empty again and G. And there we do it once, and then we go down. So like that. And by just doing these ups on empty strings, we buy ourselves some time. We can move to our chords with ease, and that kind of makes the whole thing a lot, easier. So that's what I recommend doing. But if you want to be honest with yourself and with your guitar, of course, you can do the whole rhythm on each chord and then switch. And now we're going to take a look at the chorus. And I've got great news for you guys, because the chorus is the exact same thing as the verse. Exact same chords, exact same order. Only thing that we change here is the rhythm, because now we go down, down, up, down, down. And now we switch onto our G and go up. So, and then we go up, down, up, down, up. And that is all there is to it. Down, down, up, down, down, and up on the G, up, down, up, down, up. And then we do the exact same thing with our G minor. And once more. And that is the entire chorus. So the only part that we have to take a look at now is the bridge, and I won't even do a cut here. Let's hope I'm actually not going to do a cut here, because we are going to use the exact same rhythm, but we're going to switch between two chords, which is... God damn it! No, I'm not gonna cut it. Which is our G minor and our G sharp. And no, that was actually not intentional. I don't know why I went up to that 5th and 7th there, but we're just going to do... the exact same rhythm over and over and over, and once more over again with G minor and G sharp, G minor and G sharp, G minor, G sharp, and by G sharp. And you know what, guys? That is the entire song. We just go back and forth between our G minor and our G sharp. That is the bridge. Then we go back into the chorus. We already know how to play that, and that is the entire song. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If so, drop it a thumbs up. Helps me out more than you might think. And if you are new to the channel and haven't done so already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. It's somewhere down there. Feel free to hit it. I won't stop you. I don't know who will. Somebody might. And as I already mentioned, my Instagram is down in the description, as well as my Spotify account, and there is nothing else to say except for, as always, I hope that I will see you guys next time.